Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Kodiaks and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. On the ground, it's Scott. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keep it on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He'll return it. Smashes his way through again. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. It'll be the Kodiaks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. From the red zone, it's Scott. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. On the option. He'll pitch it. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
On the run, fires downfield. It's caught downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Kodiaks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Powers. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Collins. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Quarterback making adjustments. Creates a little room. Here's a little room there. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Scott. He's going for the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Powers. Bringing the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Oh, sweet feet! Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. He's got him this time. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Scott. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes a catch. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh 1st down for the O, as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to adjust the pattern. Hands it off. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State. On to attempt the try. And it's up and no good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Powers. It's complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Knocked off his feet.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Fires left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Pulls and fired complete. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. And it's the Kodiaks getting set on 1st and 10. Steps away to find some room. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And the Kodiaks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Maybe some room here. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Frazier. There he goes. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Kodiaks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up, so it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Creates a little space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They boot it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Touchdown, North Dakota State! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Escapes the pressure going right. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. And it's the Kodiaks who will bring the punt team onto the field. On his way back from the 20. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he loses the football. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Deep shot for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Pocket breaking down. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he's coming out of the end zone. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Hayes. Oh, they're after him. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside, it's Frazier. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Frazier again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And the Kodiak's trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Finds his man. Touchdown, Kodiaks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field is Hayes. Floating away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab on the big throw. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Might be changing the route. Got a little space. There's some room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. In the red area, it's Scott. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Scott. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Moving out to the right. The ball is out behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Frazier again. On the move at the 30. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give, running right, it's Frazier. Maybe a crease. He now has 111 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Turning it on. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Quick release on the RPO. Good, solid tackle.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Handoff, Frazier running left. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 3rd and long. Frazier again. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. Caught by Williams on the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. The play action fake. Here's a hit. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Scott. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air, it's Hayes. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 3rd quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Frazier again. Sweet cut there. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The field goal is no good. Hoping to... that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. North Dakota State. Offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running inside, it's Mitchell. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game, on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback will keep it. Can't get him to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Tip drill's alive. He'll try to take it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. At thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Quarterback making checks. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job.
There's a crease. Got enough for the first. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and